Hey guys. So today I took a pretty interesting trade and I thought, let me walk my community through my thought process on this trade and, you know, what I saw going into the trade and what price action was giving me. So I have the trade here pulled up. I have the market in replay and we're just going to step through the open and step through the price action leading into the trade. Okay guys, so let's kick it off. It's now 9:15 and we're going into the open. Looking at the price action, I see that we've established a support level. We've had a huge rejection off that level pre-market. We had a massive move to the upside and we created a fair value gap. So right away I marked that fair value gap out because I knew the market was going to go back and close that out. I also saw that on that move we had a bullish divergence, right? So I was expecting us to maybe test that fair value gap or reject off that fair value gap and continue the move to the upside. But this is all we have in front of us right now, so we just have to adjust as the price action change. We make adjustments to our bias, right guys? So we also see on this move that the MACD had crossed down. So even though I had a bullish divergence suggesting an upward move, I had the MACD crossing down. So that's kind of, in the middle, not really sure where price is gonna go. Let's keep playing. We get into the open and let me pause this here. We get into the open and right away we get a huge push down and we create a bearish fair value gap. Okay guys, so we'll see if price goes back and retest this area. We're gonna look for that before we think about getting into a trade. Let's keep going. See price reversing, going to the midpoint. The fair value gap is holding, and we get to the open. We get to the open range break. Guys, let me just pause here and talk about this open range break. There's red flags on this open range. For one, this candle is a huge candle. And usually these candles are candles that create fair value gaps. And as you know, the market will reverse sooner or later to retest those areas, those levels, right? Not only that, we're pushing down into a support level that's been holding since pre-market, right? We did break here, but we went back on top and it held. We rejected here. So this wouldn't be an open range break that I would take, guys, just because of the size of the candle and just because we're going into a support level. Let's keep playing that. So that's a no on the open range break. We push back up into the range. And right here, guys, I'm noticing that, okay, so my move, I can take these trend lines off. My bias as far as moving to the upside, that kind of was negated. So now I'm seeing that, okay, we have another bullish divergence, but this one is a hidden bullish divergence. Well, it hasn't farmed yet, but it's getting ready to farm. We have a lower low on price and our indicator is fixing to make a a higher low. Let's play that out. Right there, let me pause that and clean this up. Okay guys, this is me on the trade, and after this recap, I'll play the trade that I took and just kind of run that through. But right here we have a hidden bullish divergence. This is suggesting that the market has been exhausted and we can look for a push to the upside, but we need more confidences, guys, right? So we need more confidences. We see that we're pushing back up into that bearish fair value gap. We also created another fair value gap right here. Right there. Right, guys? So let us continue and see what the price action is giving us. Okay, let's pause right there. So here, guys, we have one Confluence. We have a bullish hidden divergence. That's one. Then we have price. We have the MACD crossing right here. Let's circle that. We have the MACD crossing, so that's a bullish signal, right? And so we come back into that fair value gap that was formed. We also notice that there's an established trend line coming all the way down right here, right? Let's highlight that, and we're starting to see a head and shoulder pattern developing here. We got the left shoulder, we got the head, and now we're kind of on the right shoulder, right? And we have the neckline. You would call that trend line. That trend line falls right through the neckline, and we have a break of the neckline, right? So let's count out the Confluences, guys, that's supporting the move to the upside. We have a hidden bullish divergence. We have a head and shoulder pattern being formed. It looks like we broke the neckline, and not only that, we had a bullish fair value gap that was tested, and it held up. We have 1, 2, 3 wicks, right, holding up. So now we say, okay, well, this looks like a possible move to the upside, right? So that's what, 4 Confluences to support the buy. And all we have to do now, guys, it's a little bit risky because we're in the middle of a fair value gap, right? And this could hold and push price down, right? But we just have to watch and see, okay, you know, these wicks here show a lot of bullish pressure, so we're more inclined to take this buy. So let's keep this going. Okay, guys, so right there we see we not only broke the neckline, but we came back and retested, right? The classic break and retest trend line. We get a retest, guys, and this is where I got in. I put a buy. Can I do that here? I put my buy order
submitted
right there, right, guys, and
order filled.
I got into the trade. we're just watching to see. And right here, guys, right here I was pretty confident. You see, we inverted that fair value gap. We closed above that fair value gap. So now this fair value gap is obsolete, right? So now I'm already in the trade. We're going towards the open range break, and I'm excited because we just inverted. So this is looking like a strong move. The only problem is we've got some resistance right around here, right, guys? We got some resistance right there. Let me close this triangle out. We got resistance here, so this could hinder our move up, right, guys? So let's keep this playing. And we get our open range break to the upside. And I believe right around here is where I started to trail my order, because I didn't want to, you know, I'm up 785 now. I didn't want for the market to hit this ceiling and reverse, and I got nothing. So I believe I put my stop right there and just follow the market. The plan was to, you know, move my take profit and just kind of trail it for as long as I could. I think I'd move my stop here at that time. And I was getting really excited, guys. If we clear this resistance area, you know, it's a run. It's a run. And like you see, this is exactly what happened on the live trade. I got stopped out, right? So I feel like this was a successful trade. I didn't get the massive profit that I expected, but you know, it just showed me that the idea of watching out for those open range break, those red flags, you know, if the market breaks into support or break into resistance, you want to avoid those trades, and we want to look for other opportunities, right? If we're getting Confluence for the market moving in another direction, we want to jump on those trades, guys. We got to pivot. If one setup is not there, we look for another setup, and that's what happened this morning. And so I feel good about the decision to take that quick scalp and get something out of the market. That was my only trade for the day, guys. So I'm just gonna run through. I think I had the trade recorded. I'm just gonna play it over real fast so you guys can take a look at the trade. All right, cool.